Shalom. I'm going to continue where I left off at. Maybe there was a few things I missed, or it might be a new subject to this. Just ran into some Israelites. They appeared to be something. They appeared to be GMS or like a breakaway of GMS. Now you know, I was once part of the Connecticut camp from 1995, June 1st, 1995, to approximately April of 1999. Connecticut camp under High Priest Tahar at the time, the 8th in command under the 7th. All right, and you know, we had other camp leaders, but our main guy was High Priest Tahar. Now we know the only one that's a high priest is Yahushua, or the world calls Jesus Christ, but I'm only using that just for edification purposes. You know who I'm talking about. These other brothers are probably with the name Tahar. You know, when we broke off of the House of David in 1996 because they didn't want to accept certain doctrines, basically, you know, the only thing I disagree with mainly is that rape thing. I don't deal with that. All right, I can prove in the scriptures without a shadow of a doubt that we're not supposed to go around raping women. All right, other than that, well, I also don't agree with the new moon Sabbath thing. That doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. You know, so because the earth was created on the moon was created on the 4th day, and the Most High rested on the 7th, showing you in the beginning there was two different things. All right. So basically, that's what I thought those guys were, and I don't. Like I said, I don't affiliate with them. I don't even consider them. I mean, they're my brothers in a way, but those guys are wicked as hell. That's just the bottom line. All right. So basically, you know, the Connecticut camp eventually, in 2007, they went from the House of David. First they were ISCPK, Israeli Church of Universal Practical Knowledge or school. Then they became House of David, and they kept the name House of David all the way until 2007, when they changed the name to GMS, Great Millstone, which absolutely doesn't make any sense. Any point blank. So, and if they're not GMS, they're a breakaway of GMS. We still have that same wicked spirit, that hateful spirit, hate black women, you know, so forth and so on, cursing out people all day and stuff like that. You know, I'm not with that spirit. That's not the spirit of Christ. Hamashiach Yahushua. All right, simple as that. It's not the only group I think that of. You know, the new ISUPK, same thing in their break-offs. A lot of these guys from 1 West, and I was in 1 West, but I was in the Connecticut branch. A lot of them people, they speak with hatred, and as they say, they are a hate group. They are a cult based off of the way they do stuff. All right, so I maintain that. Not all of us, but the majority of us beat up their wives. They cause trouble out here in the streets, cursing people out, telling people they're gonna kill them, and all this other crazy stuff. Now, originally, was it that extreme? No. It was not that extreme, but it is now. Because you got extreme break-offs who are just going around just perverting the word of the Most High. But I watched them for a couple of minutes. They didn't even stop to salute me or nothing. I'm looking at them. You know what I'm saying? They can't. In the past, an Israelite could tell another Israelite right off the top. But I'm looking at them and I'm like, they look like GMS. And then their teaching style was similar to GMS. I'm not dealing with GMS or anything like. I have respect for the elders who taught me before they became GMS, and when they wasn't teaching what they're teaching right now. All right? But I can have a man as my elder, and he's still a wicked man. I'm not going to follow his wickedness. It's just that simple. And there's one other thing I got to say before I hang up. Oh yeah, it's 12 tribes children of Israel. Priest Debar Malak, also known as Apostle Malak Debar. All right? My full name is Malachi Allah Hadabar Yom Ban Yeshua Allah, but that's a little too much. All right, so I'm going to say this. This is one thing I got to say, and I got to remember. Oh, yeah, my number, once again, is 917-547-2009. I'm in Newark, New Jersey. All right, so hit me up. 917-547-2009. All right. So that's that. Also, I'm gonna say this. You know, Paul was right in 1 Corinthians 7th chapter, man. That's what I go by, man. You know, it's better in some cases, man, for a man to be, you know, single and dedicate himself to the Most High. And it says sisters too, even sisters. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to get married in this society. You do not have to do that. You know, I learned my lesson. You know, I'll be a celibate eunuch. Not I will cut my members off, obviously not. But meaning be like Paul. That's what I'm choosing to be. You know, I was that way for 8 years, and I'm trying to get back on that. You know, I have 2 children, so I've, you know, from being married after the 8 years. After 8 years, you know, through blood, sweat, and tears, trying to remain pure and celibate, and not dealing with a woman, you know, which is very difficult at times. I end up still being with a wicked woman. It's like my 8 years in vain. And for the last 4 years, I've been tossing and turning. I've been dealing with this wickedness. Put her away, she comes back. I take her back again, she acts up again. You know, calls the police on me. You know, starts trouble, and then when I retaliate and defend myself, there's a problem. All right? Not let me see my kids for a long time. Messed up documents, falsified documents. You know, so I couldn't get to the courthouse, so I could not get access to my children. And then she turns around at the end and drops them off like nothing happened when I don't have the proper documents. Drops them off and then calls and say I kidnapped them. That's wickedness, man. You know, so I believe I'm gonna remain just the way I am, man. All right, shalom.